Today's message is brought to you by being tired as fuck and challenging myself, pushing myself to constantly push through no matter what. That's a metaphor for life. I believe truly right now that this is the test of all tests. When you don't feel like it, when you're exhausted from what happened last night, when you don't have the energy because you didn't eat properly, or because you don't eat properly, or because you are trying to figure out what is the purpose of this day? What will be the point of me pushing through today? What will be the benefit of me doing this? Because when you get to a point in life where you are doing things solely for your own personal development, you can cheat the grind. You can make up new rules every day if that's what you chose to do. You could change up the time of the way you exercise. You can change up your actual exercises. You can decide today that I'm gonna do 1 mile instead of doing 2 because I just ain't feeling it. And not to say that that's the worst thing in the world, but for me personally, it's too close in connection to defeat. I would literally feel like I failed myself today if I didn't continuously push through in times of adversity when I feel like I don't want to do this shit, because there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing it. If you tired, that's no real reason why you shouldn't be able to get up and still get shit done. There's no real reason in the world, unless you are physically unless you are physically unable to do something. You still have a responsibility. You still have an obligation. You still have accountability to take for yourself. And this is going to set the tone for my day. After I'm done pushing through, walking up and down this hill, I'm going to feel so liberated that I chose myself today. A lot of people always say, oh, Damo, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Because it shows me, it proves myself to myself. I love to prove myself to myself. I love to show myself who I am every single day. I like to rejoice and celebrate growth in a real way. I like to be filled mentally and spiritually with righteousness and pride and integrity, because I constantly choose myself. One of the greatest forms of love is self-love. We tend to put so much energy into other people, but we don't even put nearly half of that energy into ourselves. We give ourselves the last of everything. We don't even understand fully what it's like to really love ourselves, because we've been so conditioned. We let people tell us so many different bullshit ass explanations to why it's wrong to be selfish. But the only way that you can pour from your cup is if your cup is running over with blessings. So you got to make sure that you put that same energy into yourself as you putting into other people. You have to make sure that you are constantly challenging yourself. You got to make sure that you are constantly evolving mentally and physically. You got to make sure that you are connecting everything to success, meaning that you can't have one thing without the other, y'all. You have to understand that your physical body is connected to your spirit. Your spirit is connected to your mind. All things work together for good. You have to understand that physical mastery is a part of spiritual awakening. Okay? You gotta have a routine. You gotta be consistent. Consistency in this area will spill over into other areas of your life. You start getting up at 7:30 every morning, taking you a 1 mile walk, a 30-minute walk. Even if you going to the gym, you hitting the treadmill, and you take that consistency that you found within yourself, and you start putting it into your work ethic. You start putting it into your money management. You start putting it into your saving habits. You start putting it into your praying habits, and your whole life will change. Find the consistency somewhere. Find the relentlessness somewhere. Find the persistency. Find the dedication. Find the self-love somewhere. You have to be able to attach yourself to yourself. Being out here, it makes me feel myself. It makes me have time to take with myself, to conversate, to filter out my thoughts. And all the while I'm in nature, feeding my pineal gland, I'm sunbathing, I'm sweating out toxins. I'm always in motion. When I'm out here, I never slow up. I never give myself slack. I'm always pushing myself to the limit. There'll only be so long where I do these 2 miles. Eventually, I'm a boss up. I'm gonna be doing 3. I just want to motivate y'all and inspire y'all today to fucking push through. Push through today. Today's message, like I said, is brought to you by my tiredness. And I'm pushing fucking through today, okay? Y'all push through today too. Peace.